Welcome back to Regrowth. I am Shade of Dead, and this is episode 5? Yeah, episode 5. And I am in the middle of, you can see my gardens are pretty much grown. I expanded a little bit. I need more garden soil, so I'll work on that. And I went ahead and I planted my nature seeds right here. And you can see my essence seeds are gone, and that's because I harvested them all up. They did finish completely growing. What is going on here? I guess that's carrots. That almost looks like potatoes growing right there in this corner, but it's not. And I didn't get this started quite soon enough, but this is a good example of why I take the 3 corner ones, because this time around this all grew in here and this guy grew. Now it didn't matter because this side didn't get mature, so he's not gonna spread into here, but this one was empty. See how it's younger than this one? 57% to 85. So this one could be better than that one. That one could be better than this one. Who knows? So it's best to take like these 3, or if you really want to dig into it, take them all and do it. I just usually default to the 3 and move on, because there is a lot to do. I mean, you can keep busy for a long time. It always feels like there's something to do in this game, even if it is just messing with crops. And I also wanted to show you this. Right now I've got a 10.6.7, a 9.8.8, and a 10.6.8. Well, you can say, okay, well this one obviously, it's less than this one. This has got a 10 on it, so that must be the best one, but it's not. This one's better, 9.8.8. And the way I kind of figure is I kind of subtract from 10 all of them and figure out and add that all up. So you get 1 from growth, 2 from gain, 2 from strength, and so that gives you a total of 5 points left to be mutated into. This guy has got a total of 6, so this one's actually better. Well, this one's actually got 4, so I'm going to use these, but I wanted to show you like this kind of little variation that you might get, and to not always jump on the fact that, oh, this one's got a 10, it's better. This one's actually better. Right now it'll end up being a perfect seed faster than that one will, and this one of course is even better than that. So this guy's gonna get turned into compost. 2 of these guys are gonna get turned into compost, and I'm gonna replant them and let them go, and I just walk away. This garden soil grows so fast you don't really need to tend to it. Now I will have to do this for the carrots, the belladonna eventually. See how it grows? Sometimes it kind of skips. This guy just grew in 0% growth stage, but it's there. But you're gonna see things. That's why sometimes I should probably take them all, but I usually only take like this corner is what I do, and not worry about it. Nature seeds are growing. We get more stuff going. Whatever. We're gonna get out of that. I did say I was gonna go swimming. I know I look ridiculous. And it's a nice rainy day out here in the water. So what we're going to look for, you can see maybe some shapes down here. Things get awful dark. You can see it. Alright, so you can really kind of see it in the water. If you look real close, you can see things growing up. What we're kind of looking for, what I'm looking for, is a pearl. Now, squids are not violent. Nothing's violent. You can go pretty deep with this. This is like a kelp or something, but it will kind of suck you in. It kind of pulls on you, tugs on you. It's like, it's a water. Oh, I'm gonna drown. Swimming up. Oof, just made it. It will pull you in, so keep that in mind. And it's just so dark down here. I know you guys can't see anything. It's on bright. Shoot. It's gonna be so hard to see. You can still do the torch trick. We all know what the torch trick is, and if you don't, I guess pay attention. It's not wanting to let me here. I gotta find a flat wall. But if you put a torch next to a wall, it makes this short bubble of air appear because it kicks all the air out. And we're gonna have to look around. This stuff kind of can pull you down, hold you down. It can make things bad for you. Let's get up here closer to the surface. I'm just gonna have to search. Oh, I just saw a beehive. This is some underwater bees right here. So keep that in mind. If you see something like this, kind of want to keep that in mind. All sorts of stuff down here. We can, the plants all seem to like tug at you, tangle you, is the way I look at it. They try to suck you in. And I always look at it as like the plants trying to entangle you. Another thing I'm going to look for down here is clay. I need just a little bit so that I can make, what do you call it? You guys may not be able to see any of this. Can you see this? See what's right in front of me? I hope you guys can see that. That is what we're down here for. And you need a pickaxe for it. Actually, no. The easiest way to harvest these guys, and I remember now, and I gotta get some air, I'm gonna die. See, I'm drowning. There we go. Whew. Dig under them. And they'll pop right off. That's kind of good luck. I got 2. That makes it easy. Or easier. They're going to give me a bunch, so you don't have to like hunt up a bunch of these, but you got to find at least one. Find one pearl, oyster with pearl, and bring it back. They're actually really hard. I do remember now. Like hitting them with a pickaxe takes a long time. They're really hard. Like obsidian hard. So you're not going to be able to do it without drowning. So the easiest way to do it is just dig underneath them. They'll pop off just like that. And then you can bring them back. And we can set up our own pearl farm. And what do you think is one of the kind of pearls that we can get? For whatever reason, these clams, oysters, oysters can make mana pearls. Or not mana pearls, but ender pearls. So, but you have to set these up in a very particular way. And I'm going to try to do that here. I might just cut. Let's go ahead and turn that in real quick. It says, grow, damn it. Magical fertilizer. Grow, damn it. A powerful variant of it, which should accelerate the growth of these crops. And this is made from, what? 2 essences of nature, a mutandis, a floral fertilizer, and bone meal. This is not an easy thing to make. Like, mutandis is not cheap. Probably won't make very much of that. I probably will only make it for that quest and then never do it again because I usually don't need it. Like I said, I get me a little plot of crops growing. I make a bunch of it. Usually end up with some barrels. The better barrels stuff, the Java barrels. That's it. And I'll have probably like a wall of them along in here somewhere. Probably on that wall. That's going to be crops. Just stuff I've grown that we're going to keep and hold on to. Look, our skeleton Caesar's growing. Look at those little skeleton heads on top of there. Love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, we have these pearl clam oysters, and that was one of the quests. Where was that? This one here. So I've got those. Now they're going to give me a Sea Witch's Guide, how to dive breathing underwater, and pearl oysters. That could have been more useful. Just a little while ago. I'm not sure exactly. Oh yeah, this tells you all about making air pumps. You can make your snorkel, but it tells you how to make air pumps, how to make diving helmet, air supply, diving suit, diving boots. You can eventually get into having scuba gear and stuff, but you got to have plastic and all sorts of stuff. That's some high-tech stuff we're not ready for. You can build an electric air compressor, everything else. So we'll start with just the old-fashioned copper helmet diving suits when we actually have to go do all that stuff. I'm going to need that bookcase rather soon. And the Sea Witch's Guide. This shows you there's some sea magic which has to do with enchanting of jewelry. and this is where the pearls come into play. We can make some pretty interesting things here. And we make the mirrors, and the mirrors have a reason for existing. We can make rings, and there's a lot of stuff that we can add to it. Enchantments, Sonic the Hedgehog. 1-up. If you die, you don't die. You'll be revived instantly, and your health restored up to the level of this enchant. So whatever level, I've got it. So there's some interesting things in here. Like this, you get to put a 1-up level 1. So you just get 1 heart back. If you know you need to get to the bottom of something deep, you could just be like, well, I'll put this ring on, jump down, I'll still have 1 heart. Eat some bread and heal up. But, you'll see. I don't know. It's, there's some crazy stuff in here. I haven't really played a whole bunch with all this, but we're going to work on, I think I want to try it. Okay, so this is definitely something I don't want to lose. Because this will let us... Oh, this is not the right book. The right place. That has nothing to do with witchery. It's with mariculture. So, 9 pearl oysters. That's a pretty good farm. Sand is how you actually... I'll show you when we build it. I'm going to build it somewhere. I'm going to build it down here. No, I'm going to put it somewhere where I won't lose it. I'm going to put it over here on this wall, right here. I'm going to build a little structure here so we can have our pearl oysters without having to have them down in the water and bob up and down and swim in it. I'll show you how we can get that done once I get it built. So I'll be back in just a little bit, because here's the problem. If I put this down, I can't put it down. I can go down here and I can put it in the water, but I can't put it down on dry land. It has to have water, well, basically water on top of it. So we're going to solve that problem. Still not make a mess. Alright, so I'll see you guys all right back in just a little bit. Okay, I've built it. The structure is behind me. Isn't it beautiful? But there's no oysters in it yet. And it's not really done yet. So let's get it finished up and I'll show you how we're gonna do this. Now we're gonna need a bucket, because we are gonna need lots of water. And actually I need some stairs to get up there. We're just gonna use dirt. I'm gonna pick it back up when I'm done, but we're gonna use dirt and hope that the spiders don't try to climb. They shouldn't be able to get over. There's a concussion creeper over there. He's looking at us funny. But the important thing is, let's go ahead and throw another torch on top of the wall. Don't want anything spawning up here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our water right here. So what I've done, I guess I should explain that. Put a layer across here. I have 9 pearl oysters, so I made this 11 long. So 9 in the middle and 1 on each side, basically. I built that straight up 3 high. And then I went ahead and brought this out, and I went across here. And I left, when we're done, this row of blocks right here are not going to be there. All of these are going to be gone. So, and our oysters are going to sit on top of these blocks. But the water is going to be on top of it, held in by these blocks, so that it still follows the rules, but we can get to our oysters without having to dive into the water. Maybe it's cheesy. I don't know. But it definitely works. Let's get some more water. We're going to do some jumping around today. And we can do things like that. Let it autofill. Work. Here we go. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. It shouldn't be flowing like that. That's kind of annoying. I don't want it to. When we get done, it actually won't be making the flowing water noise. So that's a plus for sure. It's less annoying that way. I do appreciate when I don't have to listen to it. That creeper wants to come blow me up. Okay. Shouldn't we get wanting to act like it's gonna flow water the whole time? It'll be super frustrating if it does. Yeah. We'll see if we can't fix that. But now down at the bottom here, this is where we want to put our... I am so super nervous right now. God. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, popped. Dang it. Why did they pop? Water. Water. No. Oh, it's doing a thing here. Okay. Yeah, they can see me. They're all gathering on the other side of this. We're just going to go ahead and throw all these down. There, we got rid of whatever that flowing water bug was. My thing. What? He went around the wall. Scared the daylights out of me. Die. Hopefully they're not all going to get that bright idea. Alright. Now... I put up this barricade because I've had this not work right before, and I've had to really mess with it and mess with it and mess with it to get it to work. Oh, it's working. It's working! And look at that. A beautiful row of oysters with water above them. I know it looks silly, but it works. And it makes it nice and neat and organized, and now we can make pearls to our heart's content. As long as we have a creeper. No, let's get that creeper away from the pearls. Let's get the creeper away from everything. Come over here, dude. Come back down here. You can blow me up, just not the rest of my base. Okay, bro? There we go. That's gonna work for me. Gotcha. Oh, nice. Gunpowder. We can make mana powder out of that. We might need to. We can make some more of those. One thing. God dang stupid dying plants. Alright, so we've got all our dirt. And we got a little bit of sand, but I need 9 pieces. I need 5 more pieces of sand. Let's see what I got. Right. Some red sand, and we'll do some white sand, and it doesn't, I don't think it really matters. You just walk up and right click your sand on there. Which is kind of how, this is how oysters or pearls are made. You put something abrasive inside the oyster, and the oyster covers it in, well, mother of pearl, and it makes it into pearl. That's what this is. So, these will turn into pearls. I'm not sure exactly what the time period is on it, but just come by, look over here every once in a while. I usually use all red sand. And then I'll look over and I'll see all different sorts of colors over here, and I know that they're all ready. I can come pick them up. And so, do whatever works for you. But keep in mind, there's another thing you got to work on, and another thing you got to do. I've never tried to automate it. I don't know that I could with Homecraft because I don't know that it's smart enough to know when it's changed to a pearl. I'll have to see. I guess I can tell it to only take certain items. But there's several different colors of pearl. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. But we can get ender pearls and all sorts of stuff over here. Don't really need to worry about ender pearls anymore. So that part's done. And we're done with this for now. We'll come back to that later. But they're like, here's how you can get ender pearls easy. And so we have. And this is something that obviously I have to have essence of ender, which is ender seeds, which are all of this. And oh my god, I could make this right now. But we're not going to because I'd be out of ender pearls at the moment. Ugh. We could go to the end really soon. That's kind of scary, actually. That's really kind of scary. Weak essence? Did they make this a lot easier than it used to be? Oh, what is it doing? Alright. I mean, I can't do this yet, but... Ooh, scary. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, the clayconia. I don't have the clay. Can't do those. Let's look at... we can make a bookcase. I'll make a bookcase here. But I don't really have a house to put my bookcase in, or even a lean-to yet. Here's where we're going to get into storage. See what else we got. See if there's anything else. The fishing and the bees. And then all the seeds. And we've unlocked other things. How do you get chicken eggs? Well, you make them in Botania. Mandrake, regular seeds, pasture seeds, green earth, arena mana. We're not ready to make this stuff. Like, I have to have iron before I can start doing a lot of that. Well, I know do any of it because I have to have iron to make mana steel out of this, and we ain't got it. We do not have that ready to go. Let's go ahead and throw another one down. It'll only eat one at a time, and it does have a cooldown actually. After it finishes burning it, there is a cooldown before it will accept anything again. And you can't automate those. It takes a little bit of work. Man, my crops are growing. Alright. So I think, and I'm probably, alright, so where did that go? Okay, this. No, this. Okay, so all of these, I'm probably going to start crossbreeding these, but I'm going to probably do it off screen. And I'll just tell you what I've made. You really don't, I don't feel like you guys want to watch me go, okay, I'm going to put belladonna seeds and mandrake seeds together on a water pad and get water artichoke seeds. I don't know if you guys know how to do this. This is actually, you have to use regular dirt for this. I'm pretty sure you can't do it with this. Where's my matic? No. Okay, so you got to use regular dirt. This has already been hoed once into farmland. If I do it again, now you get a water pad, but I have to take a bucket and I have to put water in it. And now it's a thing. Now I can plant certain things on it, and certain things can grow on it. And water's trying to break again. Boom. Alright, there we go. But you just hoe it twice, basically. And you can turn it into the water pads for different things. But I'm gonna do a bunch of that off camera. And these are all flower seeds. And I don't mean Botania flowers. I mean like dandelions and what is this one? Poppies. And this is dandelions. And this is red tulip. These will let you make dyes. We've got another way we can make dyes. We're gonna get dye seeds, which will make essence of dyeing or something like that. I don't know, but basically we can make all of our dyes and stuff from that plant. So that's not as important as having these, because these, all right, will eventually allow us to make these mystical blue flower seeds. We can crossbreed and grow our own Botania plants. That takes a little time, though. It's not that big a deal, but in the beginning, you need a lot of floral fertilizer. Don't really have the capability of making all this stuff. I mean, this isn't terrible. You can do this. You have some bone meal, you could hopefully get dandelions and rose reds. But here's the problem. There's enough different environmental mods planted in this, installed in this, that boom, not one dandelion, not one rose. So it's not as easy as you might think. Oof, that was loud. We're going to gather that up. Instead, I got a white calla lily. Yeah, white calla lily. Don't care about that. But you see, it's not, you're going to get all sorts of different flowers and not necessarily the ones you want. So you got to keep that in mind. I don't need that. And we got some of this gunpowder. Let's go put all that up. Floral fertilizer goes down here. All right. I'm probably going to waste all that floral fertilizer over here. Actually, no. I'm going to try to hold on to that floral fertilizer and get my mystical seeds together. Because if I can do that, then I can make my own botania plants. Make me a little garden out here growing all the different flowers I need. Make some, perfect seeds of those, so every time I right click on it I get 4 of that particular flower. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not sure if it gives you the flower or the petals. I'll have to see. That's a horse corpse. Yum. Oh man, Essence of Skeleton's almost done. We can level up and become super powerful. Just kidding. No need to do that. But there's what, 15? There's 15 different chapters here. So, a lot of work to do. I still need to get this done. This is something I'll need to do. I need to get the magical fertilizer made. So, do we have Mutandis? Essence of Nature. It's growing. It's just not going super fast. Some of the stuff does not grow very fast, which is why it's super important to get them with a high growth rate, like a growth of 10, if possible, because they grow so slowly. Some of these do. Skeleton soul seeds are not known to grow really fast. Later on, we'll get like obsidian seeds and stuff like that. They're not going to grow very fast. So, getting perfect seeds is a big deal, I think. What should I do right now? I'm kind of stalling, hoping that some of these will start turning into pearls, but I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take. And I don't need to stall anymore. Okay. What's in this guy? Tell if that's sand or not. That's not sand. That's a something that must have disappeared in my inventory. Where did it go? Hello? Oh, it tried to hide. It's a green pearl. You can see, we can get more stuff, and I can put more sand in there. I don't think I can put cracked sand in. I think that's too hard. No, can't put that in there. That's alright. Be nice if I could. It must be raining. Or no, it's turning nighttime again. Oh, we got another green pearl. So, you can just kind of keep with this all the time. Probably have to go out and dig me up a bunch of sand along the shoreline here somewhere. One of the best ways to do it, I found, is if you can find just a small island floating out here, to go out and just mine it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right directly ahead of me, there in the water, you can see all those like pillars sticking up. That's that seaweed stuff that'll suck you in and slow you down and hurt you. So you want to watch out for that. That is probably got a bunch of coral growing down there, which is something we're going to need to find. We're going to need to find coral. We're going to go back in the ocean. There's stuff we need to locate out there. And we're going to have to do some exploring. Find it all. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we got the pearls. I did show that. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Mutandis. Mandrake. Green dye. Wood ash. I think I've got it all. 2 mandrakes. Let's get a green mystical petal or flower. And I need this. I can turn it into floral dye or floral powder. It's dye, that's what it is. But it's just another way to make more, and we need 4 wood ash again. Let's go ahead and wood ash. Got a bone meal, mandrakes, some green, Mutandis. What's the rest that we need here? Floral fertilizer and bone meal. I got enough bone meal. Let's give me another floral fertilizer. Out of my chest. See, that was there. This is here. That's there. What else? And 2 essences of nature. So I'm going to go see if I can harvest that up right now. This might slow down my propagation some more. But hey, I don't care. I've got it now. It'll get it done. I want to go ahead and make these. This will just be one more thing I can do on camera here that I won't have to worry about. We'll get 8 of those, and then I can pick what I want. Again, I think I'm going to pick the Mutandis because it's just... It's a lot more work to make that Mutandis than it is to make anything else that I have. So I'm definitely going to pick the Mutandis, I think, every time. I'll put the pearls up here for right now. And magical fertilizer. I'm going to throw in there. No, that's going to come over here. I'm going to put it in the crops thing. So I could accelerate these nature plants. Try to get them to breed faster or whatever. Grow faster. Grow, damn it, grow. But I think I need to. I think that unlocked something somewhere. Let's see. Got anything new? And I'm gonna have to make all this stuff. So see, all right. So we need clay, floral orange, weak essence, and that's for essence of copper. Wait, I already did that one. Right. So I'm gonna need this because this guy's just gonna need right now one of each. Some of these you just basically you want to look at how to make these, do these quests here. Now these are different, but you want to look at how to make these items so that you can make this. Just what you need to make this infusion stone, because the infusion stone is going to let you make the seeds themselves, or they're going to help with making the seeds themselves. So the copper seeds, we need the weak essence, the essence, 4 essences of copper, and essence seeds. So, well, now I might have to repeat this more than a few times, I guess. That one. Yeah, we're going to have to repeat it a few times. So, just be prepared to do that. I guess we are going to do a bunch of this. I definitely need to get that clayconia going to get the clay. The carp, this is the coal seeds. Basically, we can make coal with this. Makes it really easy to run those things right there. I'm going to need floral black, weak essence, and coal seeds need 3 of those. So just keep that in mind. You've got to make extras of it every time you do it. And it is going to kind of be a pain in the neck. This is pretty easy. Red sand, it's everywhere out there. But I've got a lot of work. I got to do a lot of collecting of stuff to get stuff together so that we can make all that. I'm actually going to turn in some of this stuff to get this. Okay, so just keep in mind, you're going to have to collect all this, get this weak essence together, all that. And you're going to need, in this case, need 3 irons and a copper. So there's just another copper I got to make. So it's better just to make the plant, and I can harvest it at that point. But got a lot of work to do. I got some work to do out there. So it's going to be a little bit probably before I come back to this. Watch with you, or to play with you guys. So just kind of bear with me if you can. If I maybe miss a day or something, it's not because I want to. It's because there's just a lot of stuff I need to do to try to get something done. I was able to get these 2 episodes done here, and we got things started. I actually didn't get quite everything I wanted to do done before I started this episode, but I thought, I didn't want to wait another day and possibly... Oh, that was sand, wasn't it? Yeah, that was sand. Okay, this guy's not. That's a purple pearl. That's sand. That's an orange pearl. A pink pearl. Purple pearl. Sand. Sand. Alright. So I just need to put some more sand in here and just check it out every once in a while. Usually what happens is I forget about it. It'll go quite some time before I check it, and then I'll come over and they'll all be pearls. I'm kind of pushing it right now, trying to make it happen. But I got a lot of collecting to do. And just because I'm going to need to do it, I don't know. I might wait. I gotta get enough clay to do the clayconia, I don't think any easy way to do this. Clay. I just want clay. No, just regular clay. Where's just the clay? Clay? Clay. What was the deal? I need essence of earth, essence of water, neither of which I have. Is there any other way to make it? Red cobblestone with 3 iron water buckets. I can't do that either. Don't have a vat yet. Don't have an enrichment chamber. Oh, this is just a little trick. Because, yes, I don't know why you would do this. I guess so you don't shovel it. I'm not sure you always get 4 back though when you break a piece of clay, a block of clay like that. So I don't know. But this is the Clayconia thing to make clay. I don't think I have any other option. Nope, I don't. You go get it. Once you can do this though, look, you get half a stack for 2 essences of earth, 2 essences of water. I mean, you can. Once we get that essence of earth together though, we can make dirt like it's going out of style. It's not even a struggle anymore. But I'm gonna end this episode. I have been rambling, I feel like, way too long. It's kinda late here, so I do apologize for that. But we went swimming. We found us some oysters. We set up a little oyster farm. This is kind of a cool thing. You can ignore this, but I wouldn't, because, like I said, you can get ender pearls out of this, which is gonna kind of be your easiest source of them. Short of if you really want to go out there and try to fight the Enderman, because there's not just Endermen out there. You're gonna probably have a hard time you go outside at night. There's a lot of monsters that will just eat you up, tear you up alive. Even with like iron armor, it's not a sure thing that you'll survive. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you guys all next episode. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.